I'm over here doing these little loud advice joints for the loud network, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it came down from the high ups that the female fans said they would enjoy the show better, you know, so I wasn't so aggressive. So now I gotta make these bitches happy. I put together a little jingle. Hopefully y'all niggas are fucks with it. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Saw Miss Judy again and she gave me wood. I ain't fuck her this time. Scoliosis in her spine. It's a beautiful day for a robbery. But there's some niggas in the van outside watching me. I see you this time. I'm staying inside. I've always wanted to be smart and rich like a Jew. But when your school is losing funding and full of crack babies, what do you do? So let's make the most of this life we got. Say a prayer for my nigga, cause his wifey got shot. And if you don't mind, I'd like to use this time to spit some game to my neighbors. And won't you please subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that gives it a little bit more of a, you know what I'm saying, a happy edge, you know what I'm saying, make niggas feel like it's a more wholesome show, because I really want this to be a family show, because the shit I'm saying is real nigga shit, and if you don't like it, fuck you, because it's only real nigga shit we talk about. I'm still getting mine, thanks to the loud network niggas. I'm getting my dolos in my polo, so you ain't gotta like my shit, nigga, bitch, fuck your feelings, I'm real, that's what's up. And another thing I'm gonna say is, fuck wholesome, you know what I'm saying? You want wholesome, nigga, it's a Wayne Brady show right around the motherfucking corner. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tijuana Jackson, and you've just tuned in to another episode of Loud Advice. Yeah. Tijuana Jackson. This is what matters to me. Let's jump right into this motherfucker. Let's see here. First question comes from 25 Forever Shine. Nigga asks, how can women call themselves queens and boss bitch in the same breath? That's a good question. You must be talking about these American females, cause that shit don't happen nowhere else. Niggas is flying 13 hours through turbulence to get black pussy in Brazil, heard me? Cause these American females don't know how to keep their man. You steer clear of that hoe. That's called an identity crisis. Why wouldn't she have an identity crisis? Probably wearing a weave, contacts, fake nails, and got the nerve to ask you to love her for who she really is. A nigga quicker fuck a Filipino or one of these Caucasian shit. A nigga fly to Africa and fuck a pygmy. That's a demonstration of self-hate, and it starts everywhere. The truth is, man, we as black people have a major identity crisis, okay? And that identity crisis is so deeply ingrained, we don't even realize that we have it. That's like my nigga Upgrade when he first got out. Took this nigga to a gourmet restaurant to celebrate his freedom, and this motherfucker asked for a cheese sandwich and an apple. Queen, boss, bitch, thug, gangster. All the nigga really saying is, I lack identity. How about all these niggas that call themselves hard? They hard niggas. You can't be that hard, nigga. You a descendant of a fucking slave. Your great-grandparents got whooped for whistling spiritual hymns. Your great-grandmama got raped by some 80-year-old white dude, and your great-granddaddy ain't do shit. How hard is you, nigga? Of course these females is gonna call themselves queens and boss bitches in the same breath, cause they don't know what the fuck they supposed to be, and they ain't gonna know till they turn off that fucking TV and tune in this loud channel and get this real shit. Heard me? Think about it like this. If you a 7-year-old black gal, you watching TV and you looking at these sisters on TV and you thinking, my hair ain't that thick, it ain't that long, my eyelashes ain't that full, my nails ain't that long, she getting all the attention, guess what you gonna think? Something wrong with you. That's called a sense of inadequacy. That's called a distorted self-image. So of course you think you a bitch and a motherfucking queen in the same fucking breath, cause you don't know what the fuck you is, cause the TV is telling you that whatever you is, it ain't adequate. Heard me? So look, man, I gotta pull this back a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Cause I'm trying to keep this more so for the families. You know what I'm saying? But my bottom line is, when you see a sister calling herself a queen and a boss bitch in the same breath, homie, that's a cry for help. That's a cry for self-love. Let me tell you something, homie. You can't get no complete female, especially when you're dealing with sisters, okay? And especially when sisters is dealing with niggas. I'm gonna tell you why right now. Because we all a work in progress, you heard me? And the best thing we can do for each other is show each other acceptance for who we are. Makeup is an enhancement, not a cover up, heard me? Like I said, if you got a real question for TJ, not some bullshit, hit me up. Twitter, Facebook, Skype, Google+, nigga. Put your shit right there in the comment box. I will get back at you right here on Loud Advice. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit here and work for these white folks, you know what I'm saying, and not pump my shit. Fuck these niggas. And like I said, nigga, you got beef with that. See the ski mask, heard me? Shit, you can get them camel lumps, nigga, supersized. You can come down from your high-rise perch in your corporate office and I flex your fucking dental plan, nigga. You want a family show, nigga? Come get these Barney Rubbles. Heard me? Got me singing jingles and shit. Fuck, I look like Maxwell. I oughta come up there right now. Matter of fact, where this nigga at? I'm sick of this nigga talking this shit. All these fucking orders.
Sneakerheads they pay attention to detail. They care about the leather, they care about the insole.
Shit, nigga, put me in the gym with her for 3 weeks. I build a tool shed on that back. And just cause you slim don't mean you fit.